Hello, community. Hello, collective. Welcome to Sunny's Tarot, or welcome back to Sunny's Tarot. If you are new, or if you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome, welcome. This is going to be general messages. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. We have the Page of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. There's a Gemini, Aries, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could also be an Aries that's stepping into the Hierophant position. So there could be an Aries that's kind of spiritual or taking, or there is a divine masculine or soulmate masculine that usually is taking action, and it has to be really logical, has to be planned, it has to make sense. They may not be so spiritual or even religious for some of you guys, but it seems like there is a specific masculine that is moving attached to his spiritual side. Okay, Temperance as the overall energy. Yeah, major arcana here is the Hierophant in the Temperance. So what's happening majorly here is divine masculines can now move spiritually. They can now move and they can now take action according to their hunches, according to their spirituality, their beliefs, even if it's religion. There is a extreme increase in your divine masculine's health, gut health, and it seems like they will be able to function and they will be able to receive more help or more assistance, more direction, more assistance, excuse me, when it comes to them taking care of themselves, when it comes to them taking care of themselves and whatever it is they got going on in their life. With the Page of Cups here, it looks like somebody is interested in love, or somebody is interested in a connection with a person. It does look like here that there was a lot of fear. There was a lot of guards up. It seems like this person is defensive. It seems like this individual, somebody's thinking that there is a king, a divine masculine or a soulmate masculine that will not want love with them or would not want a relationship with them. Somebody's thinking that way. Okay, or maybe somebody may be thinking about you this way. A masculine thinking that way about you. So take what resonates. But what I'm picking up here is it seems like you may not know what's in the cards for you next. It seems like when it comes to a twin flame soulmate relationship, divine wants you to trust in your intuition and your guidance moving forward, and it's to trust in yourself moving forward, because it could be a test on how it is that you react to it, how it is that you react to this thought or this feeling. That if divine guided you towards a person, or if a person is divinely guided towards you, or you're connected divinely by divine assistance, and it has to really be divine talking. If you're connecting to a person and that thought comes up or that feeling comes up and it makes you defensive or put you in fear, how is your next reaction? It could be a test for you. Divine could be testing you to want to see where you are in your spiritual path and on your spiritual journey. Because I do see here there's not a lot of talking. So it means that there is a test. It's a testing to see what it is you would do. I do see here that the individual does have love to give. They are emotionally available for some of you guys. That could be what divine is saying for you, that there is a masculine that is emotionally available for you. And with this temperance here, there seems like things will be balancing out. Divine wants stuff to be balanced. This person, this divine masculine that you're connecting to, this could be a really strong telepathic connection for some of you guys. Some of you guys, it could be long distance, but that's what I'm really picking up on. It could be a strong telepathic connection, spiritual connection that divine is balancing out. Okay. I picked up on somebody's health. They have really good health. They are really in tune with themselves, or their health will be improving. I saw something to do with love notes can be significant for someone. They can even be certain music playing or love music, something to do with love notes and or love music. There is a moment of silence when it comes to a situation, something to do with a moment of silence when it comes to a situation here. It could be this telepathic connection, something to do with the connection could in and out. The silent one is divine in a situation. The divine is really silent. It seems like you could be connecting to this person telepathically or even a spiritual connection. And it's divine that is silent, kind of pausing the call, the spiritual connection is what I was seeing. So, in regards to um, something imbalanced, in regards to an imbalanced situation, something isn't all the way clear or something isn't all the way grounded enough for things to start moving. It seems like things wasn't grounded enough, or things wasn't clear, and or things wasn't clear enough for a specific movement to take place. There was a lot of having to wait for things to clear in regards to a twin flame soulmate connection. There could have been past unions you had on your journey, and it was all a cycle for you to ascend. So you did learn a lot in those journeys, and you have gained on those journeys. But I'm seeing here there is specific imbalancements that is balancing out. A lot of it was karmics kept trying to race and overly control you and or your person. I saw a lot of karmics focus trying to control you or your person, but hiding. So they're doing it at a distance, trying to attach themselves to you or your person, trying to use things to attach themselves to you or your person, trying to twisting up a bunch of reasoning, twisting up a bunch of silent feelings, silent thoughts, silent beliefs about you and your person. The karmic was like silent, barely talking. And then, like, every time there's about to be forward movement, things aren't grounded enough. Things isn't clear enough for there to be forward movement for you and your person, because the karmic continues to try to control with silent reasonings focused on you and against you and your person. In regards to silence, divine silence is taking authority over false reasoning for causing you to have separation and or a lot of failures. If you feel like there was a lot of failures and or chips, something was like trying to chip from you, feeling like you were being chipped, something to do with a chip can be significant in a situation. Things will be balancing out when it comes to an imbalanced situation. There was a there's many karmics that I'm seeing in this reading. The reason why a masculine is really defensive is because in the moment of movement, because things weren't grounded or may not have been grounded enough in the past or even in the present when it came to your exes, things wasn't all the way grounded enough that you may have been in union with soulmates, okay, before your divine twin flame approaches. You could have been in union with soulmates to help you ascend, to help teach you a lesson, to help you grow as the karmic cycle, as a soulmate cycle. Because some karmic cycles is healthy for you. The karmics are like trying to reason falsely in your favor, like to help you. When the karmic is really in fear of when you receive that because you receive and they seen you receive and they can't do anything to block or stop it moving forward, that they are some people with the temperance card here, it's best that they'll tell you because they've already visualized. It's like certain things a person visualized or they spoke on themselves or they keep speaking out there or focusing on that if you receive what makes you happy, the karmic is going to do stuff to itself. It kept trying to speak on suicide, and it kept so what the silent reasoning is that nobody knew about, and the karmic kept trying to dish out a bunch of attacks and trying to create soul ties and trying to create ties and togetherness with people and putting people in their problems. Is why a masculine shows up defensive toward you. This may not even apply when it comes to love. This could be in regards to family as well, or in regards to career, like feeling like there's a lot of closed doors, or even a spiritual block in your telepathy. So it seems as if imbalances will be balanced when it comes to a karmic trying to feed off of your life and the happiness that goes on in your life because they're threatening themselves suicide. If you're happy and if you receive what's good for you, because they decided and they chose to do that. The karmic keeps trying to decide and keeps choosing for itself a bunch of hate, suicide, self-hate, self-hate, self-suicide, trying to trying to hold your life accountable for what happens to theirs. This masculine could have been dealing with somebody in the physical or a karmic somewhere in the spiritual. In the previous lifetime, a karmic tried to hold on to a person. This could have been your person or somebody that you're dealing with, a masculine around you that shows up defensive because a karmic kept their life and where it is. This masculine had to be responsible for where their life ends up because they tried to hold your happiness and your person's happiness accountable for whatever happens to them. I'm seeing that being cleared out because the karmic was absolutely hiding certain attachments and certain soul ties. Like you're doing the clearing work in the spirit realm, a specific karmic that tries to have a hold on you. It's time to clear the next cycle. It's time to clear the next cycle. And there is a karmic that tried to race the line of soul ties to get too close to you, if that makes sense, because there's a soul tie that's soon going to get cut off. The karmic is in balance on the soul tie line, way in the front, to try to block a person from cutting them off. So what happened is the karmic did too much blocking. The karmic did too much blocking balance. Temperance, balance was blocked in the situation astrally. There was an astral imbalancement that was taking place, affecting twin flame soulmates as a collective, because it seems like in regards to our clearing work, we're somehow late. We're somehow late, and the karmic is way ahead of us, too close to us in the soul tie line, which it means that they're gonna get cleared out the way because they were fed and they were well treated. There could be a family, friend, or somebody around you or in your person that's a karmic that it seems like they were in well conditions. They were well treated and in well conditions. So they're trying to overstep boundaries and leave somebody else's life, somebody's healthy life, of asserting their authority, respect for their own ID, etc. Shouldn't have somebody that's so codependent that tries to leave somebody else's happiness responsible for where they may end up. That's only because they were blocking the way, and they should have been cut off a long time ago. And because, and due to clearing, it wasn't time yet, because it seems like we're behind for some reason. And there is a clearing that's taking place as we speak. The karmic is getting off all of whatever divine treatment the karmic was receiving. The karmic's getting off and getting cut off, or has gotten cut off already. For some of you guys, this divine masculine already has cut off a karmic. Be aware of the karmic trying to feed and drain you in order to send you messages of it's fake your clarity that you should be receiving. You, as the karmic is getting cut off, you are less and less drained. You're gonna feel more and more rejuvenated. You're gonna feel more and more clear on your next step and or vision, seeing visions, having dreams. Could even be more connected to your person. And about your twin flame soulmate, that's the main area the karmic wants to try to trigger you with false clarities and wants it to manifest in the physical. A lot of you guys, you may not even know your twin flame soulmate yet, exactly who it is. Others of you guys, you're in communication with them. This could even be in the physical, and the karmic wants to leave off problems since there was an astro inconvenience, because the karmic was blocking the way for so long and divine couldn't clear the way enough, fast enough. So the karmic wants to hurry up and cause a separation, as it normally does. Because the karmic is too busy trying to gather up information on you. The karmic is trying to gather up information on you to start twisting things against your favor. That's what the karmic is currently working on before it gets cut completely off, because there is going to be a astro fight, a cosmic fight that goes on soon to get the karmic off of all of your goodness, to get the karmic off of all your happiness and any divine treatment it's ever received from you and your people, your divine being, your tribes, your soul tribes, etc. And that's what I'm picking up. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you resonated. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.